Hey, traders. Welcome to the Thursday stream. Good to see y'all. Your favorite asset is extremely flat. And there's just mysteries abound, right? I mean, questions to ask. Like, is it trying to make a higher low here? Is it breaking out of the supply line of the consolidation structure? It doesn't look like much of a breakout to me. It's walking out again. Just I don't know, man. It's below the critical resistance points that it needs to desperately be above. All we need is a tweet from Elon or some other company saying they put Bitcoin on their balance sheets. I think you probably need something because we are not at levels we need to be above, right? We've already failed that past 2.5 days. So you stay below 57,489 long enough, eventually you'll run down to make a little M shape, right? Where you could get a confirmation low at 53.8. That might be prudent. Wait for that, I guess, right? At this point. Same time though, anytime you catch bids, it's all about 58,372, and it just keeps being like that. I can't help that the price is literally not moving, like every day. It's like the same price. Oh, it rallied. It's down. It's up. It's same price. Right, between 56K and 59K, you've been stuck. You've been kind of stuck, I mean, since like mid-November. You know, just people getting impatient with it. But I think it held up pretty well compared to what happened yesterday on the stock market, which did recover today. We caught some bids. A rally came in. VIX dropped off a little bit. We'll look at that stuff today because that was kind of the big deal going on. I'm gonna have to get out of here a little early today. I'm applying for the board of directors of my building, so they elect the board members today. So I got to be on that conference call, and that's like when the daily candle closes will be when that meeting starts. So I got to be out of here 5-7 minutes earlier. So went live a couple minutes earlier. Anyway, so you're not doing really anything that great yet. Not yet. It's all about the ifs, and it's not happening yet. Okay, someone would say left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Sure, could be in development. That actually could be happening. How long is it going to take?
Mr. LinkedIn tip $21. OMG/use please Gartley on daily and HBD on 4 hours.
All right, Mr. LinkedIn, we'll look at OMG that after the airdrop, devastated. Here's your Bitcoin on the 4 hour. Let's go to the daily. Look at the daily. See, still bullcrap. I mean, still certainly below levels you desperately need to be above. That's undeniable right now. So it's really hard to be like extremely, unbelievably bullish until you get above 58,372, beating a dead freaking horse, beating a legion of dead horses. You know, on this 3 day, it's still pretty awesome because that engulfing candle, right? And you still have a very valid 3 day bullish engulfing candle. And this 3 day candle will close in 52 minutes. But below where we need to be above. I mean, on the 3 day, you're actually pretty good. I mean, like, you know what's pretty crazy about the 3 day? I don't come here that often. But if you look left, where did traders settle up in February? On that 3 day highest level ever at one time, it was 55.9, and look what's happened on the 3 day chat: the engulfing candle, and then a successful back test of where traders settled up at their highest point in February, and at one time it was all-time highs. So that's pretty intriguing, huh? Okay, all right. Regarding something that should be a support as support, nice. For now, okay. Oh yeah, whatever. Let's go to let's just go to Ethereum now. Knock it out. Don't spend too much time. Ethereum, great shape, way better than Bitcoin, technically speaking. Nothing about fundamentals or tribalism. It's just objectively better. Okay, when it sells off, it just doesn't sell off as bad as Bitcoin, and when it does finish selling off, it pivots and it outperforms Bitcoin over and over and over again, and that's been a pretty long-term occurrence. Okay, happening. So with this one, it's really flirting with this local high from November 25th, trying to get back above it. I think that would be exceptional. I mean, imagine the bullishness of an asset that has not back tested 43.84 before as support, and there's so much demand it can't. It stays with the 200 moving average and this local high. You know, it seems like eventually you're going to pivot here, whether it's here or a little bit lower, which would be closer to a 50% retrace from the previous low to high, the bullish 5-0 pattern completion zone. And it's going to attempt to rally, double top, higher high. You think in this situation probably make a higher high and go to 48, 44. But something, I mean, this is really, really similar structure of consolidation, you know, since November 11th when it started. Very, very similar price action to what we saw way back beginning of this year. I brought this up to patrons, right? Very, very large markup. Then the M shape lasted for about a month. And then you painted a head and a very textbook, beautiful head and shoulders pattern.
Happy birthday, Hex. 2-year anniversary. Can we get an update? Mixture Connect.
What's up, Casey? Well, I mean,
Can we check high USDT on KuCoin? Also, BTC has been messing with our heads since the last few days. Can it just get to 60k already, for the love of God?
or 53k, right? I mean, like, whatever. Either way, I'm not gonna have an issue with it, you know. A lot of us market participants in this community have been in Bitcoin since the low 3000s. Not even concerned about it, up or down. I mean, obviously, I'd love it to go up for everyone's sake and where this world's going. Sure. But, you know, 53k, you get a confirmation low down there, divergence maybe, and then a big reversal. Or, yeah, it's time to break it now, you know. But eventually, one of the two things happens. I still think the outcome of either one would be substantially higher prices in time. So, but anyway, like Ethereum, if Ethereum repeated its history, then it would actually attempt a little scrub rally and then dump one more time.
0.21600000 LTC.
Let's go, Daniel J. Thank you, man, for the 44.18, almost 44.20. So close, I'll give it to you.
Is that a join?
Thank you, dude. Or something like that. Thanks, man. We'll look at it, yes. So, like, if Ethereum repeated history, it would chill for a while, right? Respectable Fibonacci from the low to high. You made a 618 there. But right now, I think you're at a 382, maybe a little lower than a 382. You're not at a 50% yet. Yeah, you've hit a 38% retrace, which is the beginning of the golden zone, which is like a moderate retrace, a shallow moderate retrace, where if the trend's too bullish, this is exactly where assets can reverse. But if we are comparing this to earlier this year, you still got a ways to go, right? You still have you got to sell off some more, right? The 382 was here. You went to the 618 before violently reversing and going to insanely all-time highs, right? So we're just at this point now where we've hit the you know, reaction level, right, of a bearish shark, and now we're just consolidating. And you're probably going to attempt to rally, like you did attempt to rally March 20th from the March 13th high. You attempted, it was pathetically lower high, and then momentum shifted and you dumped. You know, so I'm just kind of giving you some context here from history to now. Similar. I mean, certainly similar structures, not similar retraces yet. If it was going to repeat history, that means Ethereum would go to 42, repeating, of course. That's the 618. But, you know, context is really good because you have, you know, 43.84 that hopefully you never fall below ever. Maybe you test it, but maybe you never test it. God, that'd be great. That'd be the best outcome. Okay, so just looking at Ethereum, 4-hour, daily. Daily's great, man. Look what it did. I mean, the supply line that was broken, what did it do? For the first time ever, it has today back tested that, supply line. it is now a demand line, right? What was once a supply line, a down sloping resistance, is now broken and is being back tested as support. So now demand line, down sloping demand line. I think that's exceptionally good, and anything above 43.84 is stupid bullish. Okay, so daily's good, 3-day even better, man. Right, the 3-day, you're about to get. Dang, man, think about it. Ethereum's about to have its one of its highest 3-day candle closes ever. Not the highest, but you see it, right? You broke the supply line. Even look left though. What happened on the 3-day? Ethereum broke the old all-time high, and as on this 3-day candle, back tested it successfully as support before rallying. Really good stuff, man. I mean, this is great shape. You know, give me another 3-day candle of less negative momentum, positive momentum soon on higher prices. So I mean, things still look extremely good on Ethereum and the US dollar, man. Just saying. I mean, obviously it's not going to rally more if Bitcoin dumps to 53K again. It's gonna pull back and get back in the zone, the chop zone. It is in the gray here, but if Bitcoin just doesn't dump, my God, this thing's like got unlimited potential, like 5K to 7K plus, you think? Okay, so that's your theory. I was looking at them. The 3-day candle close come in 45 minutes. Maybe we can get an engulfing candle above the November 25th high. That'd be nice. And to attempt that rally. All right. So let's look at, wow, finally, chat. Finally. We look at this every day pretty much, unless I forget. But I'm sticking to like a schedule now, kind of, right? If you noticed, Cardano is like a larger market cap coin. Look what it did, man. It rallied. I think there's still more upside. I think it's probably not done until it gets to 184, 188. I mean, the thing is, at any time it could pull back for a confirmation low, but you know, I'm looking at these initial touches, right, and everything correlates to it after. It's for somehow, I mean, it looks like Cardano back tested this April 14th level as support and bounced off that. There was definitely divergence going on, you know, in the end when it hit that level, which didn't really know, and it's hard to take action on an asset that has not really made a higher high yet, has not really so much confirmed a low at 145, 148, and is so far off of a level that makes sense to set a stop loss and an entry that, you know, you could, like, well, how could you strategize this? You couldn't. It's up 10.79%, and we'll probably go up a little bit more. Dang, XO3, let's go, dudes. Dang, Bitcoin contribution, man. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Atom 0.00167772 BTC.
We will look at it. Dumb, sir. Thank you, dude. XO3. Okay, everyone, we're on the same page with Cardano. It finally caught some bids, and highest level of volume you've seen since November 10th, I guess, on the 4-hour, whatever. Largest spike of green volume since August 19th, so that's kind of cool, you know. Maybe we get you get 145 one more time, it'd be legendary. It could be a trade setup. What's up, Bo? Yeah, we'll look at XRP. XRP, man, I don't know. Like, I follow Alex Cobb still on Twitter. Seems like XRP is not enough anymore. I think he's looking at pump and dump coins and stuff now. Don't buy pump and dump coins on PooCoin. Don't ever do it. Binance Smart Chain. Just save yourself. It's not gonna end well. All right. Okay, you want to go to the roulette table? Go to an actual casino because they give you free drinks there if you play. You're not getting any free drinks going to the Binance Smart Chain casino. It's rigged anyway. All right. It's all these games of chance are rigged. Okay. Okay, Cardano, nice, dude. Did anything significant like an engulfing candle in the daily happen? Oh my goodness, chat. Really, really good daily candle on Cardano. Finally, when's the last time we had a good daily candle on Cardano? It's been
daily above 108 to 110. Thanks, brother. Clinking beer mugs. Clinking beer mugs.
What's up, LMNOP? We'll look at it, dude. Thank you. Yeah.
Can you look at Mana/USD? Thanks, brother.
What's up, ship man? Yeah, we'll look at Mana. That is, yep, struggling hard, right? Like having lots of trouble finding more bids, and it's been pulling back. It broke a demand line. Yeah, really good to see. You know, an engulfing candle today. I bet, you know, maybe tomorrow you don't get it, but I think you'll catch some follow through that'll at least take you to 184, 188. Even if it's not a great area to enter, like doing something like that and engulfing, yeah, you'll probably run to the next level that makes any sense. And that's 184 or 188. Okay. Dead horse beaten every day. You're about to go positive momentum. Yeah, that's probably pretty good for Cardano short term. Pray for Bitcoin, always. All right. Our next large market cap cryptocurrency that is way better than Cardano technically, that I think is one of the best ones out there. Like, talking about trend stuff, yeah, Binance coin for sure. Yeah, Binance coin, it's like, I mean, I think eventually, think about it, you know, what wave structure, we know the 886, but what happens if the, it's not even a bat, it's like a busted Gartley, it's like a Bartley, like an inverse Bartley, you know, bullish or bearish Bartley. What's up, Jacob? We'll look at Alice. Thank you. Another metaverse play. So if it busts, right, and once you break all-time highs, if like, say Bitcoin, like, which we don't know, man, like Bitcoin could go down to 53K again, and it wouldn't be weird, especially its immense, tremendous failure the past couple of days of breaking a resistance we need to be above. If Bitcoin could break that, I mean, yeah, price discovery sooner rather than later on BNB. If not, it could definitely pull back here for sure. It's all on Bitcoin.
USDT, DAO Maker. This one played out well. 0.0200000000 ETH.
Nice boy. Thanks for the 9082. Almost session top Jesus. XO3 got you beat by like almost $5. Thank you, dude. We will look at that. All right, so just getting these out of the way. If you can break 639, you know, you'll run to all-time highs. But I'm thinking, like, if you're talking about wave structures, a busted Bartley, Gartley, whatever, the PCZ pattern completion zone would then turn into the crab pattern, which is actually $984 to $1,000, the 1.618 up there. I mean, that will be your target if price discovery began and we were talking about complex wave structures and we're abiding by the criteria of, you know, the anchor points where the Fibonacci is. Like a B point being a 618, 64, 65% retrace, and then a higher low on C. If it doesn't reverse to the 786, okay, 886. If it's too strong and it busts and this is not where it reverses, then your next target is, again, almost $1,000. All depends on this level right here. Remember, this is still all at the fourth profit-taking level of a trade setup that was posted in late September. The falling wedge, divergence, the ice line. Perfect. It was perfect. And now it's like, you don't know. Is that bullish book going to continue after the bullish chapter has closed? We don't know. It could. And that's why we're talking about the hypotheticals here. All right. Anyway, Binance, let's knock this out real quick because we got requests and I got to be somewhere in less than 40 minutes. Well, not be, it's just virtual, but again, I'm trying to, like, I've applied to join the board of directors of this building, so I can't miss it. Don't want to either. So here's your S&P 500 that, oh man, it was scary, but guess what happened, chat? Could somebody tell me on the daily with it's very real, what Japanese candlestick reversal pattern has developed with confirmation on daily candle close? Which one, chat? Let's see if you're paying attention or you learned something. Okay. Hurry up too. Hurry up with your freaking identifying. Yeah, we got the right answers. Yeah. The piercing line reversal where an asset is selling off and then on the next day we have an open that is lower than the previous day's close and then the asset pierces through at least 50% of the previous candle's body, but the stronger ones that go 65% of the way. This one did it. This was like 80% almost. This is a certain, without a doubt, piercing line Japanese candlestick reversal. Let us see how well the TA is respected here. Let's see how much follow through this asset achieves. It could catch follow through and only end up making a lower high before dumbing again. Or this is exactly, it just V-shapes again. It just goes to all-time highs from here. But this is certainly a reversal. And great news, chat. You were scared, but you shouldn't be so scared anymore because the asset, the S&P or the index fund, has gotten back above 45.45. That's a big deal. You get back above that, you're in good shape. Okay. Now the next thing to do is to rally and make all-time highs again after making a very, very mild retrace. 50% it reversed and lost 50% of its value from the previous low to high. Dow's theory, and exactly where it maybe could continue onward. All right. But we'll look, another metaverse request. Sure. All right. So we got some serious requests now. I gotta get through this. We have a bearish harami Japanese candlestick reversal on the Dow Jones Industrial after it lost substantially more value from its previous low to high than the S&P. Almost made an 88% retrace right there. I mean, my God, 86% retrace before the bullish harami developed. Here it is, sitting in front of your face. So a piercing line on the S&P, a bullish harami on the Dow Jones, and then the NASDAQ, not a piercing line, actually kind of bad. I mean, where what was once a resistance from history, September 7th, is resistance again with confirmation. No edge, no Japanese candlestick reversal. So, I don't know. I mean, you got to get back above $15,400. You're close. I mean, if the S&P and the Dow Jones reverse, I bet you're probably reversing here too. Okay. And then the Russell 2000 wrecked. I mean, I think it got wrecked, right? More. No, wow, in the end, right? What happened? So 3 of the 4 index funds, each showing a unique Japanese candlestick reversal. This one is the bullish engulfing candle. So, I mean, if the T is respected, engulfing candle can usher in reversals. So, okay. Good stuff on the stock market today. All right. Okay. Let's get to these requests. Okay, one more and then we're going. And then I got to go hard in the paint. Oh, it's gold. Bearish engulfing candle yesterday. Trash. Okay. Maybe it makes a higher low, dude. Yeah, a lot of things going to make higher lows. It's gold, though. Like, whatever, man. Pathetic. Performing asset. I'm sorry. You could say store value all you want, but not in mega inflationary environments. It's not. It's not. It stays the same price for a decade, sure. But that's not good enough. Okay. All right. So here's your total real quick. Knocking that out.
I like turtles.
You remember, like, you broke a supply line. It seems like for the second day in a row now, you're trying to back test that old supply line as a demand line. Hopefully that holds. And look at your momentum on the daily. It seems tomorrow it will. It's almost inevitable that it will go positive. And maybe some good stuff happens. Maybe after a successful back test for 48 hours, the histogram goes positive and the bids come in. If they do come in, they're going to come in more on Ethereum than they are on Bitcoin, most likely. But yeah, it's hard to have any faith in the entire market if Bitcoin doesn't do something positive. It just, yeah, okay, Ethereum just doesn't get wrecked as hard as Bitcoin. Okay, whatever. You need Bitcoin to perform. We need a news-driven catalyst to get above 58,372. Otherwise, we're probably going down to 53K. Again. Yeah, nightmare. Gross. Okay. First request. Hope you're all having a good day, by the way. I'm not trying to make it all about totally business, you know. Okay, so Pickett for Heisman. I don't even... Who is Pickett, man? He requested something hours ago, 4 hours ago. And Snowflake had an earnings beat. Snowflake is, I believe, a competitor to Salesforce. What a run it's been on, unabated since May of this year, but has now hit an 88% retrace, and what a violent reaction you got at it. So perfect, man. Just please, if you're trying to learn 886, 88% retrace is so real. You know, Ethereum just reversed at an 88% or reacted at an 88% retrace. So look at that. So perfect. And there was a little bit of bearish divergence. Seems like when it got to the 886, major level. Reversals happen all the time. Major shark pattern or cipher. I mean, really a shark. I think it might be one a little too deep there, but either way. Yeah, I mean, holding above 318 is good. It fell below it. Earnings saved you. Earnings definitely saved you. Because it was up after hours. And I guess it caught some fall through today, up 15.85% actually. So anything doing stuff like that, so violent and volatile earnings and stuff, you gotta kind of wait, right? But yeah, 318.50, if that holds, then I don't see why you wouldn't be able to at least attempt to rally back to $400 to go test the previous high you put in November 17th. All right, no real edge per se, like nothing like, oh, the confirmation low at the inflection point. No, it was just, it hit the 200 moving average, it hit an inflection point, and reacted violently on earnings, which it could have gone the other way. Extreme amounts of buying pressure or volume came in, highest level of volume that Snowflake has seen on the 4-hour at least since March of this year. So really good. I mean, maybe you see 400 again. If you break 400, you're going to 429, and the uptrend would continue. All right, there's probably a demand line here. Picket for Heisman, which he's not. Look at that. Wow, that's pretty sexy right there, isn't it? You have a demand line, anchor points for May 11th and August 20th. You have bounced once more December 1st, yesterday. Maybe, dude, what a luxury it'd be if somehow you pulled back to back test the demand line and horizontal line at the same time for a confirmation low. It could be actionable for a trade. Sure. Just not quite yet. It's all about the formula. If you don't have those all the variables that we want at the same time at the level we want them at, we got to move on, right? So we will. OMG was literally devastated after that airdrop. Pretty amazing though how it sharked, dumped, and then ran leading up to, I'm talking like the last hour it ran to 1972, and then the next 4-hour candle, the airdrop happened and the crash. And so it has been devastated, but yes, is now finally back to very critical levels near the entry of the old trade setup that was down at like $9 or whatever. You know, you're just consolidating above the level. And so, yeah, I mean, starting to get interesting again. But I would probably wait because we just don't know what if Bitcoin goes to 53K. This thing, 771 might get broken for real. And then we could see lowest levels we've seen since early September. We already did that, you know, on the 28th. So you're getting there, but you haven't even back tested the spring quite yet. You're pretty close. And yeah, maybe hidden bullish divergence it's starting to develop on the 4-hour. So let's maybe actually test the area. As you can see, scaled out, we haven't quite touched it yet. So yeah, you're finally back to levels that are somewhat reasonable for this. But if you think about it in the grand scheme of things, it's not actually. It could be going for a full reset. It broke the bad action magnet move, the B point, on October 27th from your previous low to the high. The asset has not even achieved a 78% retrace. So if we're looking for complete resets, it looks like it will be to me. Eventually, we're waiting for 643. But if we were lucky enough, we would see 476 again, right? Stupid amounts of support down there. And it would be a huge M-shaped structure, right? So it would be a deep value perceived area, a complete reset, and an otherwise bullish trend. And it happened. The reset got ushered in by an airdrop, which that's going to happen, dude. Like, airdrops are terrible for assets. Okay, we're going to give away some supply. That's terrible. Give it away to maybe boost its, you know, liquidity or something. And most of the time it does this. It reacts terribly. So I think there are better value areas for OMG, even though you are at a critical level and it could bounce here, no doubt. Talking about M shapes, disciplined, 786, 886. You'd probably be wanting to wait for the whole correction to completely play out versus trying to catch the knife now. You're on the other side of momentum. You're in a correction, and it could last a while. All right, Hex, the next. And it has its 2-year anniversary, 2-day birthday. And you know, it's down 2.29%, but still at levels that are extremely low risk. I mean, on traditional markets, this is what assets look like before they do this. That's what the arrow's there. It doesn't mean that Hex is going to do it this time. It just means that, hey, it's meeting all the criteria for that formula where you've had a nasty drawdown from your previous low to the high that's discernible. That's like an 886 retrace that it hit. And at that 886 retrace is the M shape and a confirmation low. So, I mean, it's just like, if it fails, okay, it fails, whatever, because that happens. But this is at a really good level for potential upside here. I'm just saying, you know, it looks better than most cryptos out there for in terms of looking for the formula we like applying. Okay, can you all hear me? That's your Hex. It looks great. Happy to your anniversary or birthday, whatever the Hex. Well, hopefully this painted structure here plays out, and that would be the ultimate birthday present for technical analysis, hexagons, and the world of crypto. Yep, that would be a great birthday gift. Someone talk to the composite operator. He's probably watching the stream, right? Okay, let's see. Kappa, of course. What's he talking about, man? Hi. Looks interesting-ish. Here's your high. We've been here. Hacking token. You see all this chop, right? You are below it. You need to get above it. And just, it's really tough for me to feel good about an asset that is below the level it needs to be above. What was once a resistance is resistance again. I like that it made a local higher low than previous low. Oh, yeah, momentum shifting? Maybe, but that's not it. It's up 12% and it's still below all the critical areas. Right, so until it gets above 20 cents, I don't really care about it quite yet.
New York and the S instantly dropped 5 points. Markets are not liking this.
Of course, we got a midterm election showing up, so yeah, they got to make sure that mail-in voting still meta because it worked extremely well last time. So yeah, of course, that if you think, dude, it's about to ramp up, I'm telling you. There's going to be another potential lockdown, whatever. They're going to make, it's going to look so bad, man. No voter ID. No need, man. Whatever. Who cares? Yeah. Oh, for safety. Safety. Okay. Sure. Voter integrity gone. So anyway, until you get about 20 cents, I don't think I can like it quite yet. It's kind of doing what Bitcoin's doing, right? Bitcoin's below 58K and testing it and failing. But it's making a higher low, but it's still unable to break. You know, it's just, there's a lot of uncertainty here after a major buying climax, right? Where the composite operator could be done, right? He ran this thing up to 82 cents. It is now at 17 cents. The correction could continue where it eventually bleeds out to 10.7 cents again. All right? It could. Like, if it successfully backtests this level as resistance long enough, it will go down to the next level, like Bitcoin would go to 53K. High would go to 10.7 cents. High, you okay? Maybe not. High, you may not be okay if you don't break 20 cents. Again, soon. All right. Next one. Good God, man. It's like, oh, nice uptrend. Beautiful, hot consecutive higher lows. But there is a search and sell wall at like 109, 107. I think this goes back to history. Yeah, this is extremely historical in its nature. Like this, like, I think candle high close from February 2019. Look at the, major reversal area in July 2019. Look, October 2019. Look, February 2024 COVID crash. That is what you are testing and you are unable to break. You can't break it yet. So all I can say is hopefully what happened. I mean, it is almost like a potential 3 rising valleys. You could definitely, it can also maybe be interpreted as an ascending triangle. I mean, it does look kind of like maybe there's some reaccumulation going on. It kind of reminds me of KNC, right? Where it had the major M shape, then another M shape, higher lows, back testing old resistance as support, rallying higher, and there could just be absorption of remaining supply going on at the 109 level. And once absorption of remaining supply is complete at 109, 107, or 107 to 109, right? I mean, you can get like an instant markup to 131. and then maybe 168 after that. So I mean, it is uptrending. It is certainly uptrending, but struggling at a major inflection point from history from years ago. And if it breaks it, moon. If it doesn't, then it's come back to the demand line, and they might start back testing horizontal lines if things go bad for Bitcoin. You know, this thing's gonna get violently bearish. You know, short term. If Bitcoin dumps to 53K, all these coins are gonna pretty much get wrecked. Bitcoin's gonna go down like 3 to 5%. These things are gonna go down like 11 to 15%. So just be cognizant, and that's why you must always have your eyes on Bitcoin, even if you care about altcoins and you don't even like Bitcoin. You're like, it's inefficient, man. What? Like, okay, well, guess what? Your little S coin that you think's so special and is going to overtake the world and stuff. It's the future. Its short-term and mid-term and long-term price action is dictated by Bitcoin with almost a certainty. Okay, I mean, it's hard to imagine someone being in the space and not liking Bitcoin, but likes their S coin because they think it's better or more efficient than Bitcoin. But that big, slow asset that the world puts its trust in now is what drives yours. You have to like Bitcoin. What's up, Kirk? Thanks, man. We'll look, dude. We'll look for you, okay? Next one. Thanks again, Daniel. Egg XO3 for you. How is that one not on this watch list? Are you kidding me? No way. Well, now it is, dudes. Yeah, Atom that at one point had a really nice harmonic structure that ran up and hit the top of the harmonic, the top of the range before dumping again, and is very, very, woo. You want to talk about critical areas out the yin yang here. This could actually be perfect if Atom holds this level. If it breaks 2850, it's breaking not just a high, an old all-time high from April 15th. It will also at the same time be breaking a confluent supply line. So one bottom, second, dude, Atom could be, the Atom's kind of like actionable for a trade right now, chat. Yeah, I get it. It could fail. Certainly could fail. But what you're doing right now, and I'm talking like locally, right here, there's a peak, there's a valley, but look at locally, good 60-minute or something for something more impressive. Look at this. I mean, this is it, man. I mean, it's up 6% today, but if it gets back above this level, like one of a Mario, there could be tremendous upside. This could be the bottom, and then your target eventually is $43 to $44. Again, a great request, best request of the day, pretty much so far, anyway. Right? I mean, the range, the inflection point. You're at the bottom. You're showing higher lows now locally, quietly, very quietly. You're showing some really nice convergence here, almost divergence. So how we, you know, it's solid, man. Really, really solid here today. Pretty actionable. All right. Hold on a sec. I think there's a couple ways to do this. Hold on a sec. I'm just doing this for the patrons, man. Yeah, it's pretty bread and butter. You know, you're talking about a range trade? Sure, man. Yeah. Hold on. Just everyone relax. Same time, hey, Bitcoin dumps. This thing's gonna dump too. Do you get it right? I mean, like it can only play out if Bitcoin does well. It cannot succeed with Bitcoin dumping, and it very well could. So this trade could get stopped out fast. Bitcoin wants to go to 53K fast, okay? But everything across the market will be doing the same thing, except maybe Hex, right? No, I've not missed XRP. We just haven't got to it yet. There have been a decent amount of requests today. I'm trying to get through as fast as possible. I don't have much time left, so we have to cut off requests now. I can't do any more requests, like new ones. I may not even be able to catch the all of them, because it's like I can't miss this meeting, and I have to have a couple minutes. Okay, have your alerts set up on Atom at pretty actionable levels if you care about historical ice lines that it's holding above. And falling below And immediate follow through price action is immediate rejection and getting back above it. That's so bullish. It can be potentially stupidly bullish. Bitcoin dumps, and probably not going to matter. Probably going to break back below the area and then go down to 1661. You're out. It's over. Okay, that sucks, man. Trades fail. Welcome to position sizing and risk management. Really important. Dude, I'm in trouble here in terms of trying to get all these requests done. H-bar, it was going really well. It was breaking critical resistance and then just topped out, and now it's sharking. I see a shark right there from October 27th, the X point. Now, it went to 29.30 cents, extremely important area. Remember last time it broke, it went berserk. So if you can hold that level, you're good. There's no actionable trade right now because it's like Cardano, where it sold off to a level that's critical, but has reacted very well, but we have no confirmation that the bottom's in. So we must wait if we're to be disciplined, and we're going to, right? If we're going to play the market instead of getting played by the market, we would want confirmation at 30 cents, 29 cents. If not, you got to move on. Got to move on with your day. So you would probably want to wait for a pullback, and you will very well get that pullback if Bitcoin dumps. So there we go. Cool. There could be opportunity if Bitcoin dumps on some of these altcoins. Okay. No action take quite yet. It's like, again, Cardano. All right. Next one was XRP. That got wrecked so hard. And it was the Gartley. The Gartley that went to the 886. Okay, it happens, man. Is below 106, 110. I think you desperately need to be above that, but is somehow held support at 88 cents, which is April 22nd. It was support. June 11th, June 15th was resistance, is support September multiple times, and is now support again late November. This is another one where it's like, I just don't think there's enough of an argument quite yet. We need a local confirmation low, just like Cardano, just like H-bar. We don't have it yet. You have to wait. I mean, I would wait. What are you doing? Hidden bearish divergence, undeniable on the 4 hour. If it's hidden bearish divergence right here, it's tough to, it's tougher because it's implying more a continuation downward still. Even though histogram looks like it's played out, and this is it so far. It's all about what Bitcoin does next. If Bitcoin dumps, then you're going to get a confirmation low at 88 cents, or at least you're going to go back test that, and that's where you want. Right? How many back tests did we get in September? A lot, like 4 or 5. Maybe we get another one of those. All right, that's your XRP. In the middle of major levels, right? Meaning that's another reason why it's not actionable for long at this current time, because if you flip the coin, it goes to 106 next, 110. If you flip the coin, it lands the other way, it goes to 88 cents, right? There's straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, like 20 times. And over and over and over again. That's all it does. So it could very well be going to 106 next and then reversing back down to 88 cents. Or it goes down to 88 cents next, gets that confirmation low, and then we feel really confident that it's going to 106, 110 again. You still have it. You're in dead middle. So it's coin flip area. Dude, I'm running out of time so bad. I'm going as hard as I can. We have an actual very real correction going on. I mean, oh my God, it's like classic distribution going on, Polaris. Oh, it's ugly, man. It's really ugly. Dude, this is like textbook. You gotta love it. Classic distribution structure. Undeniable. And we have a confirmed breakout. The confirmation line is the second valley, right? 3 peaks, 3 falling peaks. And then on the 3 falling peaks, we have what? We have 2 valleys. 1 valley, and here's your second. The second again is the confirmation line. You have broken that, and you spent today back testing the confirmation line as resistance. So market participants are confirming what was once a support and a confirmation line of a very bearish structure is resistance. And there is not really an edge. I mean, you could try to say, oh, divergence has come. No, not yet. No way. RSI is never sold. You're in bearish control zone. I'd be really careful on this one. Dude, I wouldn't be touching this right now unless maybe you're trying to break out trades shorting PII. Right? This is a beautiful textbook structure. Right? You failed. You understand you failed to break the February of 2018 level. You upthrusted through it, and then what did you do? You broke back below it and then confirmed the upthrust is a resistance. Or you can, like, so it's the inverse of a spring back test of spring. Flip the chart over. You have, right, critical ice line. You sprung. You then back tested the spring. Very bullish. Just kidding, because it's an inverted chart. Very, very bearish. Awful, dude. And confirming, right, you are not making all-time highs. You just confirmed another lower high than the previous all-time high from 2014, 2015. Bearish. If this market's going into a major correction, this is going to get devastated. Okay? It's going to get obliterated. Your next target at least is $103, right? There's like a gap fill. There's a May 2016 level. It was resistance, support in 2018, resistance 2019, resistance 2020. It will probably be at least tested as support again very soon. 103. Yeah, maybe not tomorrow. The market recovers. This is so bearish. PII. Beautiful structure, though. This is gorgeous. This is like should be in Bulkowski's textbook for a bearish classic distribution structure below the 200-day moving average, regarding it as resistance. It's awful, dude. It's so bearish. That's your PII. Sorry, LMNP. We don't even need to look at the weekly. It's awful. The daily is telling us everything we need to know about this. It's so bad. At least in my opinion, number go up, but it just did some extremely bearish things this year. This pattern has been in development, LMNP, for 230 days. That is going to be a really big deal. Okay. Yikes. Next request. Putting too much effort into these requests, dude. Mana, that had its own classic accumulation structure, broke the demand line, has been correcting, and is just pulling back to this old high from October 31st. Negative momentum's building. If this doesn't hold, then you're probably going down to 362 again to test it. Okay, so you did break a demand line here. Okay, you have not been able to really get above the old all-time high from October 30th. But as long as you make a higher low than the previous lows, you'll be all right. You're just you're going through some sort of pullback, right? And it looks like an almost beautiful M shape on the 4 hour at least. Is it too deep though? My guy, that's kind of perfect, Gartley. It would need to go down. If you wanted a perfect Gartley on Mana, you would want to see it go to $4, right around $4 near the 200 moving average. It'll probably be closer by then. Kind of looks like some Class B bullish divergence is developing now. Nice, but still decent amount of negative Momo. You're starting to get to a point where it eventually, 78% retrace from the previous low. It could start reacting pretty well. At the same time, it's not very good context for a harmonic, right? It's like you don't look for harmonics at all-time highs. You're looking for harmonics after drawdowns, retraces. There was a beautiful harmonic after a pullback here. There it was to usher in the reversal, and it's not a very good spot for it. Okay, moving on. As Bitcoin is got 8 minutes till your daily close, probably 6 minutes till I have to leave. Alice was next, another meta play that to me doesn't really look good. It's for now, it's certainly not actionable for long because it's stuck between two levels of inflection: 1750, 1834, and 23 to $24, right? It did perfect stuff though, right? What was once a resistance became support a couple times. It then rallied and went to the next level. It went to the resistance and has sold off there because that's what happens. You sometimes pivot and reverse at old inflection points on the bottom, and then the same thing on the top. So when you're in the dead middle, flip your coin, it goes to $23+ next. Flip your coin, it lands the other side. You go to 1750, 1830 next, right? You sell off. So for me, it's just not actionable for long right now. But yeah, certainly in an uptrend. I mean, undeniable uptrend for now. And bottom out, and then maybe something shows up where we can take action again on it. Okay. Oh my God. Well, I'm sorry, I'm muted. Okay. DAO. God. Precious time. It's spring. Did back test at the spring. Momentum shifted. It did a very, very bullish things in September. Many bullish things. Okay. And then straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, then straight up again. And now here it is. 610's upon you. You break 610, you're going to 820. All right. The all-time high is 850. So, this is definitely not an area to be going on a fresh long, right? This is about to be at profit taking levels. Someone's about to take profit, probably. You react there, whatever, then you roll, and then you head on up to the 88% retrace from the all-time high to the correction low, the 88. So you're at the 618 right now. So this is definitely where assets can pull back short term. But if it breaks 610, again, like the 886 is near that major level, the peaks up there, right? So 886, $8 after 610, but you could very well catch a major reaction pullback here just because it's a horizontal line resistance from February. You've had such a stupid run in such a short period of time. That's all it takes sometimes to have a pullback at those levels. Okay. DAO, thank you, man. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get through it, but this is like impossibility. Block looked like it was confirming a bottom, but Bitcoin dumped and it reacted bearishly to it. It's still fine. I mean, like it's above the 200 moving average on the 4 hour. It's still above 99 or 9.9 cents. That is everything. 9.9 cents is literally everything on this chart. Okay, that is the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders. Nice engulfing candle occurring will be confirmed in 5 minutes. A little bit of class C bullish divergence. And, I mean, 9.9 cents lowest risk area. If it holds and this engulfing candle catches follow through and Bitcoin doesn't dump, which, again, we don't know if Bitcoin's going to dump. It seems very, very, very possible Bitcoin dumps because of the extreme failures we saw at 58K. So 53K comes. I don't know how this holds up. I don't know how anything holds up, man. Like you just have to almost literally expect any altcoin that looks good that you want to take a trade on because it looks good right now is not going to play out. It never does. They never do. It's not my fault. It's not anyone else's fault. It's the nature of the market. Trade setups appear on S coins. Yes, S coins with no intrinsic value that are just there. But the TA looks pretty good. But when Bitcoin says it's over, they're not going to play out. And they never will. Ever. Okay? Unless there's a strange anomaly. Certainly something where you couldn't take action on it. All right. Oh, is there a harmonic here? Oops. Hold on. Sorry. I think it was too deep on B. No, almost, man. Almost a harmonic, right? Almost a Gartley or something there. So reacting, I guess. But yeah, stay above 9.9 cents, you're fine. Below that, you're in probably a lot of trouble. That's block. Oh my God, I'm going to do this. Chat, I'm going to actually do it. Okay, I got one more and I got 2 minutes to do it. And it's the scrubbiest coin in the land. It was a Shiba Inu coin. It broke the supply line finally, right? Near an inflection point, it bottomed out and then broke out. But it could not break 5,000. It could not break 1,000ths of a cent or whatever it is, and it's pulling back. It's beginning to attempt to maybe have an argument for hidden bullish divergence. I think it's still way too early. Remember, if Bitcoin wants to go to 53K, then I 35, 50 again. You're going right back down to that level, that old high from October 7th. Okay, that is where you're headed if Bitcoin dumps again. But yeah, I don't think there's not enough data to say the trend is reversing yet. Okay, you made your lowest low. That was the most recent event on this chart on the 4 hour. You did make a higher high than the previous high, but you were unable to break a resistance point. So your 200 moving average resistance. You make a higher low here, you pivot, then we'll start talking. Okay, then we start running back up to 5,000 again. If you make a higher low here and you go test 5,000 again, chances are you're probably going to break it, and you're probably going to run to 62.50. 1,000ths of a penny. That's it. Okay, chat. Love y'all. I gotta go. I'm sorry. 3 minutes till your daily candle close. I'm gonna do some preemptive Jesus chimes for that. It's coming. I'm from the future. It happened. Okay. Thank you for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Whew. Patreon night tonight. I'll see y'all in the Discord. Until next time, respect the TA.